About to get started here, and pitching here today, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Goes down looking. Here comes Aaron Judge. First pitch, not close.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1 strike.
Draws the walk there.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Cody Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one blasted deep to right. Acuna moving back. And it's off the top of the wall. Play at the plate. Got it. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Bellinger at second with 2 down.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Struck him out looking. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, Max Fried.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here is Austin Riley. A little out front there as he swings through it. Max said he's not sure who actually started it first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Matt Olson at the plate now as he chases after that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's down and in. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Schwellenbach back to work. Inside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one in the dirt. Soft contact in the air, and that's just foul. That hit him, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And next for New York, Austin Wells. And that's outside. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the go, and he pops up the bunt. Schwellenbach makes the catch. Well behind the runner, they got him doubled off. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's a base hit. Volpe around second, headed for third. He's in there. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. Third out. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Max Fried will go to work. And there's a foul ball. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Ball. Full count.
It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Sean Murphy now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And next for Atlanta, Stuart Fairchild. Yeah, that's fouled off. No score here in the second. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Fans another, and that's 3. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
2-0 to count.
This one popped up. Olsen in position. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Aaron Judge. Walked his first time. Judge rips that one. Fairchild raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Bellinger getting to start in left. Hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 outs, base is empty. That one not close. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, Allen. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Harris. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. That one misses, and that is ball one. That clips a corner. One out, base is empty. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. A laser to left. It's 1-0. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Here comes Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it is 2-1. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now it's going to be Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Tapped softly to the right side, and it's just fouls. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Puts a bunt down. Out on the sac bunt.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. And he's safe at first. Two on, one out. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. A single his first time. This to third, and foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. Top half of inning number 4.
1-1.
That misses, and the count even 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they lead it. It's 3-1. One down. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Late swing, foul to the left. Still only one out here in the inning. Next
Full
offering
count.
down in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Gets him to chase after that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Harris after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom 4, here is Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
0-2.
Kicks and deals. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Singled and stole a base his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Sean Murphy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the sweeper misses.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. 2 outs, runner at first. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Just missed. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. And that is out of play. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now pitching for
Aaron Bummer into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the next pitch is way outside. Oh, that plunked him.
That hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. So a man at first. Digging in, Austin Wells. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that's down and away.
2-0. 3-0.
In the dirt. Bummer deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second. 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. 1 run across. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Harris pulls it down, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. Freed back to work. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Runner takes off. Called strike 3. Throw to third. Save. So up next, Nick Allen. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
The right fielder.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Who's 0-2 with a pair of strikeouts. Oh, and this one gets away. And save. A close play at the plate. And that scores a run on the wild pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grisham makes the catch. That is the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Here goes the runner. Bunts it straight back to the mound. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Little chopper rolls foul. And Judge spoils that one. No outs, runners at first and second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though.
Now this one gets through. Around third comes LeMahieu. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
On the ground at first. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. Murphy tries to block it, but it gets away. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. Judge on third. Bellinger over at second with one down. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, runners at second and third. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Now one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Harris puts it away. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Over to Goldie. One up, one down. Matt Olson up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Olson, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2012.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Welts collects, fires to first, throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Man at first with one gone. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. And misses inside. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's a Baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So here's Murphy now. Outside. Next offering is fouled back. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is a foul ball. Freed out of the stretch fires. Out there to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And now two aboard.
No, he's safe.
Really nice job, a two-strike. Hitting in that at bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
No balls. One strike.
2 on, 2 outs.
High.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is downstairs. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the runner from third. It's 8-2.
Back-to-back base hits. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
High in the air, out to right. Judge really on his horse for this one. And makes the grab. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hard hit left side. Over to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through the sweeper. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next one misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase,
runner on the go. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That's
Ball
too
1.
low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
LeMahieu gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batter, number 2.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves.
Allen.
Swings through that.
wow, that's not even close to the zone.
1 strike.
On the ground to third, Chisholm. Slings it across.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Bellinger ranging back, leaping, and he brought it back. We're at the top of the 8th, DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Bummer back to work. And that one fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu.
No, inside.
Slice down the right side. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel off.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 52.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. It's Aaron Judge now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fought off foul. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And we're back. Now here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Volpe. The throw to first.
He's out.
1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Bouncer to second. LeMahieu. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Ozuna. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Lee, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here is Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 9-3. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a sac bunt here. Bare hand scoop, throw to first, not in time. That's a bunt single. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And that one inside, and it hit him. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. That's outside. Ball 1. That one missing inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Grounder might be 2. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
To the right side. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Aaron Judge leads the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 15-3. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Raisel Iglesias.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Headed down the line. Fairchild on his way over. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic
can't glove it cleanly.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
No strike. Ball, no.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy. Runner takes off, pitches low.
Full count.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Out to short, Volpe. Caught in between, trying for third now. Tags the runner for 1. The Braves down to their last out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
Ball.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come as a surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. What a and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. Gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you drink your drink. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just want to bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just want to bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in